You want to know what guys really think and talk about behind closed doors? Look no further. Welcome to the Other Guys podcasts. You'll most likely be offended, but you'll probably laugh too. So, enjoy.
Hello, and welcome to the Other Guys podcast. I am Kevin,
Yep.
and this gentleman to my right is...
I'm also Kevin.
No, there's only one on this pod.
I took his name in marriage.
No,
We
definitely
got
not
married together and we started this podcast.
No,
Now, is that not true?
It's not that kind of show.
But also, that's not how marriage works. So I take your name. I'm Mr. Kevin Kirk now? Or is that wrong?
No.
You know, like old ladies always say I'm Mrs. Brian whatever, Brian Little or something, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think people do that as much anymore. It's kind of antiquated.
Yeah, we're just gonna...
We're not actually married. I'm just goofing here.
Yeah, you're actually Kirk.
There was a whole conspiracy that we were some sort of maybe like love interest or something.
No, that's
and it's
rumor.
not true. We
No.
don't love each other. We just like to fuck.
No,
Not even-
that's
not
that,
even that.
Not even nope. That's
None of that is true.
Yeah.
Again,
yes.
just goofing.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't drop those types. What people hear and see now can be taken out of context. Like they can literally stop this pod now,
But I mean,
and
what
be like,
what does that? What does that change in your life if they think that
I'm gay?
we're together? You know.
Well, it's already.
I've already put too many clues out there. Is that what you're saying? This is just like trying to like really set the tone for people.
What I'm saying is,
people are not gonna like think that's a joke anymore.
that's
what you're afraid of. But why?
No.
I just want to know why you're afraid of that, though.
No, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of anything.
Sounds
Here's
like
the thing.
you're.
No, what I'm saying is,
you don't want to be gay with me.
I don't want to be gay with you. I don't want to be gay with you. That's literally that's it.
That's it.
I don't.
And it's that easy.
Nothing that.
Kevin's not a homophobe.
No.
He just does not want to be gay with me, and that's it.
Or in general.
In general.
Yeah.
I mean, you leave maybe a little bit open, right?
No. There's absolutely no.
Like, let's say you're in like a threesome.
Okay.
And things are going really hot, but you don't know who.
Threesome with, just to clarify.
No, it's you're a threesome, and there's two dudes. Not me.
You already make okay. No.
You're in a threesome, and it's
Yeah.
like the sexiest couple you've ever seen, and they invite you into a threesome, right?
So
it's a guy and a girl.
Oh, okay.
And you're the
Just to
third.
clarify.
You're the third wheel.
Yeah.
And it's hot, and it's amazing. And let's just say that the dude just somehow, like, you don't even know. It's just like with the magic of all the touching.
Yeah.
Like he maybe puts hands on you, and you're like, you kind of like it.
No,
But
no.
like you know that you don't want to be weirded out because it's gonna stop you from having great sex overall.
Okay.
So you just go with it.
Right.
And you're kind of like, maybe you're down. Who's to say? You know.
Yeah, I'm personally gonna say no on that one. I'm gonna pass on that. That's gonna be a hard pass.
I'm just saying, in the moment, it might seem right.
Okay.
You just you can't turn it down right now because in the moment.
What you do on your weekends?
I mean, mostly just watch hockey, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, this is the Other Guys podcast. We sometimes get a little crazy. We sometimes get a little.
Yep. So
Yeah.
we're the number one podcast called The Other Guys still,
Yes.
but also I think we're not the number one in general.
Maybe. Yeah.
Helpline podcast
Yeah.
also that's called The Other Guys podcast. So I mean we're leading the charge in all sorts of categories, and that's what we're here to do mostly is just to help people.
That being said, we would like we I think a couple of weeks ago we came up with the idea that people that like the show and that are engaged with the show, they will be called the others. And we'd like to see a little bit more involvement from the others.
Yeah, and we're willing to help you more than anybody else.
Help us help you.
And it can be totally anonymous. Like, let's say you're someone who's like doing a podcast with a really hunky guy.
Yeah.
And you try to make moves on them, and you don't know if you should or you shouldn't, or you're being too overt about your come-ons to your co-host, then like we'll answer like your feelings and your questions. We'll like help you understand what the boundaries should be in this circumstance, right, Kevin?
Is this? Do you have a question? Is there something you want?
No, I'm good. I
Okay.
think I carried this off the top.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying for future people who have also do podcasts,
Right.
and they have a really hot and
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing today.
Yeah. So today we're actually going to be doing something called the Helpline. Kirk, explain what the Helpline is for some of these noobs out there who are just joining us for the first time.
If you're just joining us at the Other Guys podcast, we like to give back through what we call the Helpline program.
Yeah.
We offer unsolicited advice we
Yes.
find on the internet from just random people. And with the assortment of like, we don't know if this is actually getting back to these people, our help, but we're using it as sort of like education, entertainment for our own listeners. And maybe these questions and answers, they solve your own problems.
Maybe because maybe you have the same problem.
Or maybe our own problems. Like it's
Yeah.
almost like talking through these things is
Yeah.
the best way to figure it out. You know?
But just to cover our own asses, I do want to say that every piece of advice we do give on the Helpline is 100% not our fault if it doesn't work out. We take no responsibility for our actions.
Yes.
Like most things.
Or you'll be hearing from our lawyer.
Do we have a lawyer?
I mean, like we have a lawyer who will contest this in the court of law for us. Basically, if someone tries to sue us over this, he'll sue them right back.
Oh, okay. I knew
And he'll delay it in court. For
I knew a vagrant one time, like a bum whose first name was actually Lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's as far as we're ever going to get.
You'll hear from my lawyer.
You're here from my lawyer who is actually a bum. Anyways, this is the Helpline.
That kind of reminds me of there was this Joe Pesci movie.
Yeah.
I remember I've only ever seen the trailer for it when I was a kid, but I really wanted to see it. He was like a bum, like a wise bum in a movie. And then like he meets some kid and he's going to Harvard and then he has to testify or help this kid out. And they're like, "Who are you, you dirty bum?" And he's like, "I graduated from Harvard."
Isn't it my cousin Vinny?
No, I don't think that's that movie. It's like he was like it was basically called like he was just kept calling himself "I'm the Harvard bum."
Oh, okay.
But it was like the idea that like it's someone who went to Harvard can end up as a homeless guy is pretty. At that time, I mean, the '90s, that was like a good premise, you know.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like that movie was probably similar to.
Yeah.
Was best way I could describe the movie the way it fits is have you seen Scent of a Woman?
Yeah.
Al Pacino.
Wow.
Just imagine if there wasn't Al Pacino, but there was Joe Pesci as a homeless guy helping like the young guy.
Hey man. Yeah.
Same premise basically.
Good premise.
And in the end, I think he like sticks up for him in some sort of public forum. So
Not bad.
and he says, "Hoo-ah."
Hooah! Okay, so let's. Are you ready to get some problems and how make the world a better place, Kirk?
I'm ready to hit the shit out of this right now.
Okay. So this one is about an ex. We usually people tend to have a problem with their exes, so we get quite a bit of them. In general, I think when it comes to your exes, unless you want to fuck them, you got to go cold turkey on it. But anyways, this one's a little different than most ex situations. The topic or the question is, my ex is trying to convince me to date her friend. So, the guy goes into saying his ex tried convincing me to date her friend after she was informed by the friend that we started talking. Asked all the usual questions, stating things like, "Do you like her? How does she make you feel? Ask her out already. Oh my God, you guys are great." He didn't end things bad with the ex, and they often talk to each other. So he just wants to know, should I be creeped out or feel lucky she's being this supportive? So basically, he has an ex, and she's like, "Oh, hey, you should definitely get with my friend." And I don't know.
I guess what you have to there's not all the answers there.
Okay.
Because there's two ways it could go, right? She could be doing this not because she still likes the guy that way, but she likes him enough as like that she wants to see maybe her friend and him get together because they'd be better off together than.
So she has
like
she
has like hindsight going like he's not that bad of a guy, but we're not right together, but like maybe like he could go with my friend, and then like they'd be a better couple. But on the other end of that, maybe it is more like weird where she wants to keep tabs on him or something, right?
Through
like
her friend.
Through her friend. And maybe like it's not even like she doesn't even want to like him to be happy, It's like maybe she wants her friend to kind of fuck around with him or just like get like like hump him and dump him basically. Like just and get him to like say shit or like find out shit about him after they like all the stuff that's been happening after they broke up. So I don't know. I think it depends, really. Like, the guy didn't really give us a clear indication of what his relationship was like near the end there.
Okay. They're
So if
apparently ended on good terms, still talking.
So
Friends.
I think if you're on good terms, it's worth a shot to see how it goes with the friend. But,
Right.
like, if it was, like, a bit more dicey than that,
yeah.
like, and even, like, not even just, like, bad breakup, but maybe, like, you know, things weren't quite right or something.
Yeah.
Then, or say, like, you broke up because, you know, one of the two of you didn't trust each other. Like, you thought maybe the other one was, like, unfaithful or something.
Right.
Then that's, like, a weird reason to then, like, be stuck in
So I'm going to turn this around to you.
Mm-hmm.
Kirk, let's just say you somehow miraculously ended with, or you ended up with a beautiful, great woman, a great gal.
Yeah.
Right? But you guys ended, and, you know, you tried to stay the whole friends thing. All of a sudden, would you tell her to come and mess with me?
I mean, sometimes you got to go where the big dick is, right? That's you.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Um,
No, but like, how would you feel? Would you really tell an ex-lover to get with somebody you know?
It might be different. I don't know how women feel about their friends. Like, I think, like I kind of have the feeling that women are more about setting their friends up than men are.
Right.
Like, because men kind of want to hoard women. Like, we like,
Right.
not we, like, it'd be, like, weird for me if my friend, because, like, of kind of, like, how we think about relationships and, like, women
Right.
and sex.
Yeah.
Like, I think in any case, but, like, for women, maybe it's a bit different because there's, like, I don't know, but that seems to be more of a thing. Like, you hear women always say, like, oh, I got, like, a guy I'd like to set you up with who's a friend of mine, or that sort of thing. Whereas, like, I don't normally say that to women. Like, if I see a woman, like, I know women I think are single or cute, I'm not, like, suggesting guys that I know.
Right. Yeah.
Because I'm, like, in my head, I'm like, maybe I have the shot.
Right.
So, like, I mean, that's just how I think. But, like, I feel like men are less likely to be in that way. So reversing the situation
yeah.
isn't quite right because women
Okay.
are more generous in that sense.
Okay.
Because I think they actually like relationship stuff, and like I think they like that, like, kind of like the suggesting.
What you're saying is you think women like passing each other around more than men.
I wouldn't say
Is that
that.
what you're saying?
I'd say, like, it's the relationship stuff that, like, they're more social and more like there's something a bit different with that.
Okay.
Like, socially, they're different in the sense that they're more willing to, like, suggest, like, dating and, like, with other people and friends and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Because in general, like, that's why women, I think, like after relationships end, they want to be friends. Like, there's
Right.
something about, like, the way they feel connected to people is different from how we feel.
Right. Okay.
Like, we're more, like, single track mind about that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, we want harems, you know? Like,
Okay.
it's true.
Yeah.
Like, we want it all, and I think they're willing to be, like, you know, at least kind of like they network, you know, in a different way
Right.
than we do.
So to solve this guy's problem, what do you think he should do? Should he date the ex's friend, or should he, like, just get away from that whole situation? Because who knows?
Hey, give it a shot, right?
Give it a shot.
If it seems right, or if you start to notice, like, maybe she's keeping tabs on you, and
Yeah.
like, but like who would just, like, fuck a guy just to, like, give intel? She's not a Russian or something, right?
Who knows?
Like, she's just like,
maybe these are KGB.
she's like, I'm
spies.
reporting to Putin. You
I don't know.
Like, come on.
I think it could. At the end of the day, I think with this guy, it's a win-win. Because here's the thing: you get with the friend, you're getting some action. You get with the friend, and it doesn't work out. You don't really lose anything because if the ex, like, you know, made the call that you should get together, you could be like, well, it was your fault. Or maybe, I think the trifecta, the winning situation, is that you get with the friend says, wow, he's really that good, and then convinces the ex to come back into the picture. Boom, you got yourself a three-way. Because if she's that open about, like...
I don't know.
I think they're open.
I don't know if that's what I'm picking up from this, but I agree.
Yeah.
I agree in the sense of your idea that there is nothing to lose.
There's nothing to lose. I think yeah.
It's like, yeah, your one thing ended, but you're being set up again, and the worst thing that can happen is this doesn't work out with that girl, but then it doesn't ruin really anything with the other relationship, like the ex, because she's your ex, and really you shouldn't shouldn't really be around them that much anymore.
So
anyway,
I think it's a win-win. Go with the new girl, and maybe hopefully try and turn that into a ménage à trois. That means threesome in French.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Anyways, we just solved that. I think we just crushed that issue.
Le Devil's Triangle. what's a triangle in French?
Triangle.
Le isosceles triangle.
I don't know.
Le devil.
Okay.
Le
I wanna,
demi.
so this one's another interesting one.
So how does this relate to threesomes? I want to know.
Well, the title of this question is "Girlfriend Masturbates While I Sleep." Who is the user? Quinzer. But anyways, his question is, I have a pretty and well-endowed girlfriend. I don't know what that means.
She's
but
got a
I
nice,
like it.
nice big dick.
Fair enough.
You think she means like her vagina is big? Like, because normally well endowed, we think of like
Unless he means
penises and
boobs.
men.
Means
But I never
boobs.
heard anyone say that about boobs though.
Okay.
I guess you could say that, but it isn't like most people say she's got like
Whatever. This guy's got
like full chested.
This guy's got a girlfriend that he thinks is hot. That's all. That's all I'm
Okay,
hearing.
so I'm gonna say she has a very big.
Okay. The problem is that my girlfriend doesn't moan during sex with me.
Big vagina.
She also doesn't make movement that shows she's enjoying it, however hard I pound her.
That's your problem, buddy.
Then one night, I heard her moaning softly. She seemed to be having sex in her dream. She also seemed to masturbate while I sleep. What could be going on, and how do I change the situation? I love my girlfriend greatly. First of all, I don't see a problem here.
I think he just wants to be more active in like the fun times for her, because it seems like I think Buddy needs to learn. Well, the thing is like it's like apparently I learned from someone. They told me that like women. She said that most women, like 90% almost of women, don't have orgasms from like just having sex.
Okay.
So that's why it's important to be other stuff, like
like oils,
like no, you got to like
wax.
You gotta warm them up.
Whips.
It's a whole factory down there.
Sugar canes.
No, like fingering and like using your tongue down there is oral sex. You gotta get down there and do. You gotta do some work, man.
You sound like a coach.
Yeah,
you gotta get down there. You gotta do some work.
You gotta get down there and do some reps.
Right.
You gotta start somewhere, right? And you gotta take the opportunities that are available. So
okay, because see, here's the thing. He's still with the girlfriend, and he's saying that he's just not getting enough activity from her when he's pounding.
But
her.
I think he wants to like.
He wants
her to like enjoy. Like he sounds like a nice guy. He wants.
Right.
He like most guys. I don't think if they didn't care about like that how the partner responded, they wouldn't care.
That's true.
So he's actually someone who wants to. It sounds like he wants to go out of his way.
Yeah.
To be more present in that.
Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a book called the Kama Sutra. You're gonna study that book. You're then gonna watch hours and hours of Pornhub. I'm gonna suggest you go through all the categories.
I would stop you right there.
And
I
then
know. Can I say Pornhub is a good place, but there's that they have more like educational stuff.
True.
There's educational stuff on Pornhub now that teaches you about like sexual wellness.
Figure eight. You ever heard of the figure eight?
Yes, it goes in. Is that like I don't want to know.
It's a tongue movement.
I see. That's kind of like the from Seinfeld, the swirl.
Yeah.
That's what I always figured that was.
Yeah.
And he said, like, what's your move? It's the swirl.
Yeah. So, I think he's just got to educate himself, get better at it, experiment, try.
There's also other things too. Like, I think like when you finger a girl or use like a toy or something, that's like kind of like you're being more active in how they masturbate anyway. If that's what helps her, 'cause maybe that's what she's used to.
Yeah.
Maybe some like a lot of girls like if they masturbate on their own, that's kind of what like how like I don't know. I've been there as a dude.
Yeah.
Where like say you mostly masturbate and then when you get with a girl, it's a bit weird. Like you don't quite connect the same way because it's way different, and then it takes a bit longer. And maybe I'm not into it, but like it like the jerking off thing, it kind of ruins you.
It does.
They call it the
7-year itch.
No, it's like the when you jerk it too much, you get like a kung fu grip, and like you're almost like
you build calluses on the tip of your penis.
Kind of. I think you got like it's a tight squeeze down there.
Okay.
It's a vice. You got a tight vice down there. So I think it could be the same with women, like because if you have your own sort of method, like you know what you like the best.
Right.
So just get her to show you and like get like a vibrator.
Communicate.
Get her vibrator out. Get whatever. Yeah. Get more comfortable down there.
Yeah.
Put the dick away just for a little bit. Get her warmed up. Then pull it out. Do your thing, man.
And that is sex advice with Dr. Crookicks.
Yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, I think
gotta prime the pump.
I think he needs to just focus. Don't worry about her masturbating in her sleep. That's her thing. Whatever. Yeah. I think. Listen, if you want to get out, listen, man.
Don't wake her up. It's sleep masturbating. It's great.
Yeah.
She's having a dream.
I don't think he needs to worry about that. But if he is worried about the activity that he's not getting the response that he wants out of thing, then he needs to work on his 2-pump shotgun.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of very attractive women, if they're not getting kind of the pleasure they want from their partner, they might move on.
Yeah.
So this is what he sees as well. Maybe he sees like I could lose this relationship over the fact that like I'm not pulling my weight.
Right. Listen, man, you got to be Rocky. You got to get in there. You got to start, slip the jab.
But if let's just say this this dude, if you're not watching, but your lady friend is, then I mean,
you know what?
I mean,
this could be a PSA to both things.
Me and Kevin are available.
Yes,
we could show you stuff.
Yes, yeah. If you're a guy and you feel like your partner isn't, responding the way you think, you got to study and get in there and try new things. If you're a lady and your guy isn't doing it just proper, communicate. That's the number one thing I don't get when girls get pissed about like their partner's not.
How do they communicate again? The other guys podcast at gmail.com
or on Instagram.
Or on Instagram.
Drop in our DMs. It's the other guys podcast.
You can DM us. We'll take you under our wing.
Yeah. I don't know what that was, but
there's like a bark chicken wing.
Okay, or Facebook or whatever. But
I'm just kidding about that. We're just joking.
No, I think
Kevin might check the messages though for you if you want to.
Yeah, I respond faster when nudes are attached. Okay, I think that's pretty much that guy's problem solved. He needs to just get better at the pumping.
He needs to pick up some of the tools of the trade.
Yeah, actually, we might actually create a pamphlet. The other guy's sex moves, 101 ways to get her done, right?
Yes.
Kirk's working on that right now.
I'm working on the Amazon position.
Yes.
And you're working on reverse doggy style.
Yes. It is one of our leading techniques. So far, it's been getting great reviews. No complaints. # reverse doggy style. Look it up. Anyways, I want to get into our last problem. This one is this could be interesting, actually.
Little Susie.
Basically, this person's getting eye surgery, and he won't be able to see for a week. What are some good ways to stave off the boredom? So what can he do for a week while he's blind?
How many episodes of podcast do we have now?
I think we got like 30 main ones, and then a helpline. We're about 20 or so.
So that's at least
quite a bit.
That's at least 60 hours of other guys' material.
You could just sit down and listen.
You could probably all your waking hours. You could just listen to us.
Yeah.
But if you need a break, there's other podcasts as well. There's good music.
Right.
Listen, music's a perfect thing to do.
Yeah. I mean, those are I would say are more safe bets of things to do. But here's what I would personally do. I would climb up to my local rooftop and begin training to develop my senses where I didn't need my sight, and basically become a real-life daredevil.
That's not maybe realistic, though.
It can be. You just have to put your mind to it. Because here's the thing. Once you get your eyesight back, you'll have all those developed senses that you developed as a blind man, but now in the body of a full vision man. All I'm saying is you have potential to become a crime fighter. And that's
did you say cram fighter or crime? Crime.
Crime, as in
no, I know.
Illegal activities.
But it just sounded like you just didn't fully say the word. You're just like crime. Anywho, yeah. I mean, I guess. What other things would you?
Yeah,
do?
Listen to shit because you can't see shit.
I guess you have to listen to stuff, but also feel stuff.
Okay.
What about a sensory deprivation tank?
Oh. Yeah. That's a little trick.
Just look at someone help. I think he would still hallucinate.
No, you know what I would do? I would go to a glory hole as a blind man.
You would put it in, or be the guy in the glory hole? Would you want to stick it in the hole?
Stick it in the hole. I'm not sucking.
Not be the guy
that sucks stuff. No.
Okay. No, I'm just
take your chances.
I wasn't sure. You were saying if I was the guy. I mean, I don't know what you might want him to be doing.
Or I don't know.
But the thing is, though, I gotta let you know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for you, because you're not a homosexual, but The idea that like the thing is that most places that have glory holes are within male washrooms, and that means the person who's probably sucking your dick is also a man.
Kirk,
So I mean, porn has kind of led us down the path that you could just stick your dick in a hole, and there's gonna be some pretty lady in there.
Yeah.
But chances are, if it says insert here and it's in a men's washroom, most likely it's gonna be a dude on the other end. You know.
Right.
So I'm making people aware of that because I think it's a fantasy.
I just want to address the fact, Kirk, that as long as I've known you,
Mm-hmm.
you've always identified as a straight man.
Yeah.
Today you have come off as a very confident gay man. You tried to hit on me. You talked. You tried to tell me about certain gay positions.
What gay positions?
I don't know. You mentioned
Amazon position isn't gay. It's kind of emasculating, but it's not.
Okay.
It's not gay.
And then recently, and you told me. But anyways, for the blind man who's going to be blind for a week, I would say, work on your auditory. Listen to music you haven't listened before.
Go to a symphony.
Yeah.
Or a musical. Like you don't need to watch the stage for a musical.
Yeah, I would take advantage of being blind. Like, see if you can go out in public and let's see if people can. Oh man, if you can like
go to a comedy club.
No. Go to a place and like see like or maybe bring a friend with you and see if you can run into an attractive woman and ask her, "Oh, excuse me, do you mind if I touch your face?" Touch her face, get her number, come back as a man with vision. Be like your beauty made like basically work it. Pick up chicks while you're blind. That's what I'm saying.
Well, you could just always pretend to be blind and just do the same thing.
Yeah, but
there's no difference in your stance if you just pretended. You could put on some black glasses and then see them like at their number and go, "Oh yeah, I can see now because of your beautiful face."
yeah, okay, fine.
I think if that's your scam, you don't really need to have this surgery done.
Okay, fine. All I'm saying is you're blind for a week. Go and experiment, have fun. Just don't walk into traffic. Anyways, I think that guy's problem is solved like everybody else's tonight.
Yeah, I guess other than you think I'm convincingly gay, but like I just have a good time, you know.
Sure.
I don't know.
Not here for a long time, just a good time.
No, I just like having fun with stuff. I don't like the notion that like being gay is bad or something I shouldn't.
No.
So like to me, I don't really care what people think about stuff I say.
Okay.
Well, for this sort of podcast, I'm just trying to be funny.
Right.
So I'm just being like myself.
Are you? But just to clarify, are you gay? Anyways, that's the other guy's podcast.
I'll leave that for the next episode.
Yeah, tune in,
guys. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Am I gay? Is Kevin gay?
Yeah.
Should we be gay together?
And that's the other guy's podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you have a problem, send it because we're going to answer it on the helpline.
Mm-hmm.
We do not discriminate, gay, straight.
We take all questions of all denominations.
We take it all.
Yeah.
We're like a top tier porn star. We take it all. Anyways, that's it. Bye.
See ya.